Welcome to tonight's edition of Wildcats News. I'm Stephen Way and I'll be your host for this evening. In news this week, the Wildcats kept their unbeaten record at home intact and defeated the Adelaide 36ers by 30 points.
We are the champions. Stand together. West Australia. We're the Wildcats. We're the Wildcats. We're coming for you. Sing together. West Australia. We're the Wildcats. We're the Wildcats. And we never lose.
Also in news, our team had their poster shoot. Here's a sneak preview of some of the shots that were taken. This week, we'll be looking a little more closely into injured big man Paul Rogers.
G'day, I'm Paul Rogers. I'm 7 foot tall and I'm the power forward at the Wildcats. The heading in the West Australian about me would be Paul Rogers has disappeared from Perth and no one knows where he is. If I was a girl and I was to date a team member, it would definitely be Sam Harris because he makes me feel safe. The Hollywood actor that would best play me in a movie would either be Sacha Baron Cohen or perhaps Gerard Depardieu. My most annoying opponent is definitely Tony Ronaldson. I'm going to go out on a limb and say Luke Schenscher is going to win the MVP this year for the Wildcats. Describe myself as a person. Just a big jolly giant. Jack and Jill ran up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown and Jill came tumbling after. So up Jack got and home did trot as fast as he could caper. He went to bed to mend his head with vinegar and brown paper.
In our Blast from the Past segment this week, we'll be having a look at one of the memorable moments featuring the Wildcats' tough man, Andrew Vlahoff.
Did not have vision.
The problem with that is Vlahoff's defensive man is so far away.
Victorians are pathetic supporters of their basketball teams. You know, we go over there, we walk through their teams all the time. Their fans are a joke.
This year, the Wildcats have started doing yoga as a part of their weekly schedule to help with their strength and flexibility. Wilbur wanted to find out more, so he went to visit Hala at the yoga company in Subiaco. In other Wildcats news, we caught up with ex-Wildcat player, the smooth Cal Bruton, to see what he is doing now.
Hi Wildcat fans, I'm Cal Bruton. I reside in our nation's capital in Canberra, ACT. I'm here to tell you to run, stun, and have a whole lot of fun with your Wildcats in this 2009-2010 new NBL season.
Now we will cross to our American correspondent, Mr. Kevin Lish, also known as Mr. Delicious, who will update us on the latest movies.
This week I am previewing Disney's A Christmas Carol, starring Jim Carrey in the multiple roles of Scrooge and the ghosts of Christmas past, present, and future. This movie will highlight the value and strength of family. Let's roll the vision.
The time for
Ebenezer Scrooge begins the Christmas holiday with his usual miserly contempt, barking at his faithful clerk and his cheery nephew. But when the ghosts of Christmas past, present, and yet to come take him on an eye-opening journey revealing the truths old Scrooge is reluctant to face, he must open his heart to undo years of ill will before it's too late. Don't be scared, everyone. It's just me, Kevin. For its feel-good value, I give this movie 4 stars. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Ho, ho, ho. Back to you, Stephen.
Thanks, Kevin. This week's question is from Bill Scabilia. The question is, what is the routine of a player for an away game? Well, Bill, I have to say each player has their own individual style and pre-game routine. For me personally, I always make sure I put my right sock on first, followed by my left sock, right shoe, then left shoe. Thanks for your question, mate. Don't forget to send your letters into the address on the screen or email your question to wildcats@wildcats.com.au. Now for our weather report with Brad Robbins.
Thank you, Stephen. Oh, Stephen, what a busy week it has been, hasn't it? And as I predicted last week, the hail of three-pointers arrived and completely drenched the city of Churches. We have experienced a few puffs of wind from night in the past few weeks, and we'll have to keep an eye on Cyclone Worthington and the warm McKinnon front, which tends to jump around everywhere. Well, by the way, Stephen, did I tell you that we live in the greatest suburb, in the greatest city, in the greatest state, in the greatest country, in the greatest galaxy, in the greatest Milky Way? Well, we do. Back to you, Stephen.
That's all for Wildcats News this week. I look forward to your company at our next home game. Thank you.